Welcome back to the channel, everyone, for another solo Helldive video, and today we are going to be coming back to the sentries. However, we are not going to be doing just any mission. Rather, it's going to be the soil extraction, the drill mission, the soil survey, geographic, whatever you want to call it, potato. Now, except for this sentry, unlike the last sentry video I uploaded, this one we're going to be using the machine gun sentry, the Gatlin Sentry, the autocannon, as well as the EMS Sentry. I think it's EMS. So that one will be, I think, a pretty good selection, considering we do want to slow the bugs down whenever we do these sentries. Let's see, I'm just quickly examining to make sure we don't have any bugs creeping up on us, but we definitely on this mission not only are going to be using all the sentries, but also trying to pull a lot of the bugs out. Now, fingers crossed we do not run into any shrieker nests, but I have a feeling we will, knowing it's this mission and it's dark and it's the only time we really don't have our quasar cannon, or Kazar cannon, you want to call it. But let's see, we are going to be going to this one first because it's the closest. Now, with my luck, we're probably going to have quite a few chargers. If there's anything on this map that really makes running sentries very annoying, it is going to be chargers, because it was one game, I wish I had the recording on. It literally, a charger went through all three of my sentries. Obviously, it's probably, half of my fault because they were side by side by side. But in one stride, it just took all of those bad boys out. So on another note as well, as we're approaching the area, I really hope all of you enjoyed me as far as trying out the randomizer. In my opinion, the randomizer is just a very fun way to add some variety to this game, as well as unexpectedness, because I mean, going into a mission not knowing what you're wanting to do, but you're just going to have something generated randomly, is kind of cool. It's kind of like also how people use the Elden Ring randomizer, add some more difficulty and just some variance onto the game. So hope you guys enjoy that video, and depending on how the video continues to do the next couple days or so, we may or may not do it again, just depending on how you guys want to watch, because what you guys want to watch, I'll make, because that's essentially what you guys benefit and I also benefit. So let's go ahead, call this in. C4. Ooh, just barely avoided that one. So we're going to, just making sure don't have any Bile Titans, but effectively we're just going to try to pull all of these out. I mean, we don't have the great benefit of the napalm or the airstrike, so we essentially just have to do what we can as far as running from all of these. See, we do, let's go ahead and just activate this scan. I'm kind of shocked, but some of the bugs are still occupied by the sentries. Oh my god. I thought we could get that off. I genuinely did. I'm not sure why. Alright, so we're going to come right back in, because we're not a quitter bear. Mama bear did not raise a quitter bear, not one bit. Just go ahead and activate this, because also we're stubborn, or we'll take that hit any day. Alright, let's see. So that was done. Spick and span. So now, if the first one is easy, the second one is always going to be the most difficult, because that's typically how it goes on a lot of these missions. Either A, you spawn into one that already has bugs spawned, or B, you just find the one that is weaker and just take it later. So, oh my god, yep, we do have, what, 2 sets of shrieker nests right there. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough match, because we have to go past the nest. So, I think it should be that way, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it's a little bit to our right. So yeah, we are going to have to go past it. I would say we go to the left, but we still have to go near the nest. And it's kind of crazy how you can be running stealth against literally every other bug in the game. But no matter what, when you come to a certain vicinity, it will automatically spawn those flying fucks. So, oh yeah, we have a good bit coming up here. So my guesstimation, we're probably going to have about 14 or 15 shriekers on us once all of them get spawned. We could do a hell bomb, but I'm not really sure how effective that'll be, because I think it's like in 2 swipes they literally destroy hell bombs. So I'm not really sure as far as cost benefit if it's really worth it, but we'll just probably save it as an afterthought. But right now the plan is just go ahead and start this, because I do know for a fact this is going to be a heavy spawn. solely, I'm not no being dead serious, solely because the first one wasn't bad, and the more you complete objectives, the higher the spawn rate increases. Not to mention the incidental increase whenever they patched it, not patched it, did an update about a week ago, about 9 days ago. They made it to where solo has a much higher spawn rate and breaches are much longer. So really curious how that'll do. But let's just go ahead and see how this will go. I mean, I don't see a breach yet. If it's either now or it's whenever we complete the first phase of the 3. So right now we're just waiting on this to get called in. So let's just go ahead, insert all of this in. Okay, so that's completed. So now let's go ahead. Yeah, we do have a breach. Depending on where it is, we might be able to do the next part of it. Let's just see. Yes, we can. C2, actually pretty convenient and not like F7 or something crazy like that. Yeah, we have 2 sets of nests and we have a bile titan on our right. Oh my god, let's go ahead and filter through all of these. Like I said, it's all about juking the bugs if you really want to get through a bunch of hordes and set yourself apart from other players. And that just comes obviously with practice. You know, repetition is the mother of all skill, but also just literally, it sounds crazy, but it can be as simple as just bobbing your POV left and right, or even just rotating your character with your POV, but you might actually have a seizure that way. So I would just stick to the POV, but one is great, both is actually even better, but obviously one is more practical. So let's go ahead and run around this side. We might be able to avoid this charger. Yes, we do. That's the downside of not being able to run a special weapon. You just have to literally outrun all of the chargers or get lucky enough to grenade them to death. Now, I have gotten lucky to use 4 of my impact grenades to actually kill a charger, but it's only happened like twice out of probably the, let's say, 20 times I've done it. So not really good odds, to say the least, like 5% chance. Let's see, we might, oh yeah, we have, no sentry is safe with the amount of chargers we got. Let's just go ahead and go around this one, loop around that one. Of course we get hit by a shrieker, but it is what it is. So we have 2 sets of nests in front of us and 2 sets of nests to our, I mean, 1 set of 3 in front of us and 1 set of 3 to our left. So let's just go, well, right now we're just trying to really bob and weave and just get through all these guys. Just go ahead and stem up. Jesus Christ, all right. We do have this bile titan up here. All right. Good lord. And you see some of them already following that path from earlier. We can just get around. Yeah, we would not have survived that, not with 1 stem. So we're probably going to have to spawn outside of all of it and just pull them away because we tried to muscle it up, but there's just too many shriekers. So let's just go ahead and just try to call in this hell bomb. This one shouldn't be too bad because all the bugs are down by the other little thermo scanner, geographical vein, whatever you want to call it. They're all on that side. So we might be able to do this just in time. Let's just go ahead and get rid of some of these little nests. Jesus Christ. All right, so let's come up this way. Let's go around those. All right, left, right, up, left, right, down.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
All right, let's let this load up. Oh shit. Well, I think they're about to destroy it. Yeah, well that's done. We're not going to engage that way anymore. But as a plus, we did draw them away, as you see right there. But we do have a charger coming after us, unfortunately. Let's run up this side. Jesus Christ. All right, stand back up. Oh yeah, we definitely need a resupply. Ooh wee, let's go and get that one out. Come on, just gotta dive it. And we have a nest here to our left. We don't want to engage with that right now. Just the goal right now, honestly, is to just get this one done, because the longer we sit and fester on this one, the more crazy it's not going to get any better. Rather, the spawns just continue. All right, so that one's done. Let's resupply, come back in. Holy cow, look at all these. It is a nice touch though, seeing these fireflies. Kind of like a cool homie touches. I got no stems. All right, let's just go pick this up. Stem up, pick that one up. All right, Jesus Christ. Come on, stimmy, stimmy. We can just get away. Well, that was a waste of a whole supply box. We just, right now, so the goal is just go all the way towards the next objective. Don't even try to go back where we were. Oh, conveniently, another set of shrieker nests. Oh, it's the same set, never mind. Oh no, it's a different set. Although we do have this hole behind us. Alright, so let's see. I don't see really any. We might be able to escape past this. Let's see, let's go through this water. The water is very sketchy because you can't really see the bottom, so you don't know if you're gonna get stuck or not. That is one thing that kind of freaks me out. Like, in real life, it's fine, but on this game, knowing your guy cannot swim, and I think it's like, what, 3-4 seconds till they actually drown, that is a bummer because when you do die, you cannot pick up any of your stuff because obviously it's under the water. Let's see, this shouldn't be too far. Yeah, it's in between these two rocks. Literally looks like an ass crack. That's just me. Let's see, so it should be back. Jesus Christ, these are the most annoying bugs. Thank God though they can't like shoot bile at you while they're in the air because that would just be too insane. Like, oof. So just go ahead and do down, down, left, right, down, down. All right, I'm just waiting for some of these breaches to come up. Sometimes even if when you call it in, it automatically starts the breaches. Right now we just need to resupply, but we just gotta wait. All right, that machine gun should take care of some of them, at least once, just to get this started. And we do have our others, stratagems almost ready to cook. All right, let's go ahead and do this next piece. Now we get rid of these guys. Oh, there's no shot. It took like a whole half a clip. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot about those sentries. It's not friendly. All right, let's at least start this next step. And of course we have a charger. Yes, just what we wanted. All right, autocannon initiated. Autocannon is probably going to be my favorite as far as, you know, the benefits when it comes to the big boys, because not only does it just absolutely wreck the small ones, it does in about like I think 7 or 8 shots take down a bile titan. You just have to put it far enough away to where the bile titan can't snag it. So typically like a medium distance at best. I'd say like 150, 200 meters. Had a feeling we're going to die there anyway. So right now we're just going to just come right on back here. We do have a cooldown, so we do need to play this a little bit smarter. Just go ahead and just start this. I think we get this off just in time. Yes, we do. All right. All right, our resupply should be done. So let's just go ahead and call that bad boy in because stimming is believing. Stimming is the way. Stims are your absolute best friend in this, but you have to use them wisely. So like sometimes even after doing the no stim runs, you really appreciate just how much of a stim actually helps you on it. Like I've done, I believe, 3 to 4 different no stim challenges as far as completing missions. So take it for what you want with that. So while that resupply comes in, we really don't want to engage back with it. So we're going to effectively try to run a lap, at least around this side of the map. Jesus Christ. Let's just go ahead and get rid of some of these. All right, so we have this Gatlin Sentry, so he should take care of some of these flyers. To me, saying flyers is so much easier than saying shrieker because it sounds like you're just about to beat the hell out of someone. All right, so it looks like some of them are coming this way.
Found something.
Let's see. Let's just go ahead and get some of these down. Yep, that actually is doing some pretty good work. The accuracy is actually a lot better than what you think it would be for a turret because hell, sometimes turrets are way more accurate than me and shriekers are hard enough to shoot. And so when you have like a turret that's actually pretty damn accurate, that's actually a big plus. We're gonna let this machine gun take away. That might distract the bile titan from us. At least when my level 1 loadouts, pretty much the turrets were really good distracting biles. Yep. So that's a really good way of just getting them away, at least for a little bit. If you want to use like a quasar cannon on them, you know, just wait to get one, I'd say about one shot into them. Before the nerf, it was 2 shots, but now it's like a 1 shot if you want to try to get one and reload and get one again before having to move. And we might be landlocked on this side. My God, we're going to chance this. Because going in water is like in Jaws or the deep blue sea. You just don't know the bottom. Especially because on maps like that are dark like this, you cannot see ass. You are basically Stevie Wondering it the whole time. And so like we're just trying to find a good nope, come on back. We're just trying to find a good sweet spot to where we can actually run across, because not all the bugs can go in super deep water. I'd say this is super deep for me. So as far as my character goes, so we might be lucky. Bile Titans can cross water like this, but typically you won't see hunters or chargers going this deep. So it's a pretty much of a risk, but it's kind of worth the reward. You just have to really watch yourself. So we do have our reinforcement back. So in case we do have a big boo-boo, we'll be able to come right back on in. So let's run up to this side and just really do the rest of these. I think we've done 2 or 3 steps. So we're like about, I'd say 40 to 35% done with it. And let's run, I believe all of them are gone. They should be after all we've pretty much looped around and all the destruction we've caused. Let's go ahead and do that one. And there they are, they're back. We can just keep avoiding these bad boys. Yup, there's the breach we're looking for. Alright, resupply. Yes. Big happy face. Oh, scared face. We should be going, yeah. So we're effectively going to do another lap, but right now we're just trying to run away from these shriekers. That way we at least have a little bit of room on top of this bug breach right behind us. Because let me tell you what, when hunters spawn, those bad boys are aggressive. I don't know if they just have like an adrenaline rush, like, all right, shoot me in the ass, let's go, up. And then they come out from underground. I don't know, but it seems to me like as soon as there's a bug breach, hunters are like faster, they hit a lot quicker than let's say one that's just pee-pee-le-pewing, hopping around like a skunk and then hitting you. So let's check. I think, all right, so we do have a pretty good distance between us and the hunters right now, so we are pretty safe on that. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of damage control and just trying to pull some of the spawn this way, because when some bugs die, the others I'll just catch on to it. Alright, so let that one go in. Then do some holy shit. Do some progress. Now let's go ahead and start the second sample. If I'm not mistaken, we might be able to come and do it. Just depends on how close these are on the other side and if we really were able to pull them out. Still do not know where the other Bile Titan went. So that one is kind of a big question mark, because those bad boys can sneak up on you when you least expect it. So let's run around. Oh yeah, we do have a charger up there. We can, let's go ahead and activate this. He shouldn't hit us. Oh, yep, he's coming at us. He's like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for the drugs. Looks like he's a little bit slow. So let's run up to this side so we can just dodge around him. Capiche? Good stuff, good stuff. That's still collecting. Let's go ahead and do our other lap. There's that Bile Titan we thought we lost. So now we have another breach, obviously, with a bunch of more bugs. So just go ahead and just keep this distance, a comfortable distance. But I did just see about, what, 3-4 impact grenades and several shots from this. Not too bad when you do not have a specialist weapon. You just have to really be careful. Like whenever you do their impact grenades, like the best like a shot to do is try to aim like under their chest, so while they are running at you, because that does effectually get some of that explosion on their little thorax or by their little tail area. So that's also a plus to do some damage. That Bile Titan is kind of confused. See, we do have some coming up on us, so while that loads in. Alright, yes, so trying to pull them on this side, and we're going to do another lap through the water, so that, because, you know, do a little bit of a cutoff, that way the bugs are coming after us, they're on this part of the island, then well, it should give us some free time to do the remainder of this as far as acquiring soil scan data. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first video I've made on acquiring the soil scan data as far as doing challenges. So this one, it's the first for this type of mission as far as like the objectives go. I don't think, yeah, that's what I thought. It is the Battle Titans that cross it. The other ones, not so much, which makes sense though because of the depth and how big they are. So let's run up to this side, throw in a Gatlin Sentry. Oh no, he went back. But this should distract them. Or just kill some of the pour off that did not make it to the other part of the island or peninsula. Not really good in geography, haven't seen it since like Nam or I'd say 7th grade. Alright, I think it's clear. Yes, it actually is. It should be. At least some more shriekers that come on us. Yep. It's literally, I swear, it's ungodly as to what the range of a shrieker nest is when it comes to like finding you. It's kind of frustrating in a way, but it's what adds difficulty to the game. That way nobody can actually master it. Well, you can master it, but there's always going to be a catch, whether it be glitches or bugs, no pun intended. There's always some way that you are going to die unexpected, and really don't expect everything, whether it be map seeds or just variants. But that's what makes this game fun, because no one likes a game that is just way too easy and is just very predictable. Let's see, let this get called in and then we can finish off the scan data. Let's see if this bad boy, this autocannon, will take out some of those. See, some of the bugs are still on that side. Yeah, this is why the Autocannon Sentry is my favorite. You get more bang for your buck. Not to mention if you upgrade your ship module to where they have 50% more ammo and take like 20-30% more damage. To me, that is what makes these great, especially I think it was like some type of jelly they put in it to make it rotate faster. So that is also what's really great. So if you're thinking about what sentry to use, if any of them, make this one your first priority. Like the EMF ones are great and all, but if you want to like really do some damage on the big boys whenever you're like in a really tight spot, definitely the autocannon. I sometimes call it the anti-tank because of the large shells it does, but yeah, this is it. So let's do another resupply on our lap. Trying to see, I see some of them still. We have some slackers in the back. There's always going to be some that lag behind, so I'm just waiting on them to pass on through. That way we can finally finish this mission. Of course, the other half is going to be the most difficult, and that is trying to extract. Because like I've mentioned in my other, I guess, past few videos, I would say, since they like increase the amount of spawns as far as doing solo and the length of breaches and patrols, when it comes to extract, you sometimes have 1 to 2 patrols already there. And whenever you do activate a patrol, or not really activate, but put them on notice of where you're at, that makes bug breaches start. And when you have bug breaches starting, they do not stop. They're at least 2 to 3 times longer and have much more bugs. So that makes extraction very, very complicated and stressful, which is why I've been actually doing a lot of the final Pelican. Because, I mean, you don't have to stress about going up in there, entering the code in, as well as, doing circles around a really small area. So that's why, at least in my opinion here of lately, doing the last extraction is it. But don't get me wrong, you have obviously no orbitals or nothing, no stratagems to call in and no more lives, but that is kind of worth it because you can just run around, prone and do some stealth rather than just try to run around like a chicken with its head cut off and screaming on the inside the whole time. But that's just my opinion. I mean, not every game is obviously going to be played the same, but sometimes I just want to like chill back after a long mission and not have to worry about not extracting. So let's call in this other autocannon. It should get some of them that are across the pond. See, one of them just blew up. And let's see how close we get till it spawns some shriekers. Wait for it. This should be here. Yep. Look how far we are, and they already spawned through. Like, the radar on those is absolutely insane. Alright, got bada bing, bada boom. Now, going past these 2 sets of shrieker nests to get to extraction. And look how close that bad boy is to the damn extraction. If that's not frustrating, I don't know what else is, because other than stalkers, shriekers are probably the next most hated bug in the game as far as just being a pest. Because those bad boys, even though like you kill them, they can still fall down with their wings and damage you. Even though I do say before, whenever they would die, they would insta-kill everything. Like I'm talking about not just you and yourself, but Bile Titans as well, which was kind of funny to see, not gonna lie. But also annoying, especially even like when you're in a mech. Because I remember mechs, when mechs first came out, everybody was using them. But once they became essentially glass castles, some people started to lay off of them. But mechs are really great whenever it's just like you're really trying to save on lives, or you're just really trying to extract solo, and you just need to just hop around on laps and avoid some hunters. But right now, I think like 2 charger hits will take out a mech. So if you have multiple chargers, you can probably die just instantly. So do be aware when you use those. If we can just get past all of these damn shriekers, man. Just listening to all of them. Jesus Christ, look at all of those. Oh, that's going to be a screenshot. Jesus Christ. That's at least like 20. Alright, we got what, 14 minutes left. We might try to, oh my god, we might try to do this extraction code just for the hell of it. Oh, but the thing is, we already have a patrol on this. So, oh my god. Yeah, I think the goal on this, just for farts and giggles, we're going to try to enter in the code and extract. So right now we're going back to Nom. It's going to run into the bushes, back to the rice fields. Oh my god. Let's get rid of some of these. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this is calling a resupply. Is that a resupply? No, it's a mortar sentry or a machine gun sentry. At least get some of these hunters and shriekers off our back. If the charger doesn't blow it up first. Let's see, so it's doing some work. Mad props. Okay, yes, I love to hear that. Good stuff, good stuff. So now it's really just down to waiting and pulling all of them this way, and then just trying to lap all of them around. At least so we can just make it over to extraction and call some in. So while we wait for these sentries to load up, I'm just trying to see where this Bile Titan's gonna go. Alright, now that we've done our laps and pulled around, now it's time to actually make the move, finally jump the gun, jump the broom, and call this extraction in. Because this, I think we can do it. I mean, we've done our loops, we've done our loop-de-doops, we've called in our sentries. This should be it. So let's just go ahead and get this hazing ritual done. So we got 3 minutes to just run in a circle. So let's get this done. So we have shriekers on us already. So right now it's just trying to keep them all on one side of this. That's the goal. So at least while we're running around, we have them all on one side. So it's not as stressful as it already is. So just call in sentry. Paul. Yeah, we have enough time to do it. Let's call in the Gatlin Sentry there. At least take care of some of those going from that way. At least maybe if there's a charger, at least have him hit that and keep him out of our hair. And then call in these other sentries and just throw them sporadically in random directions. At least that way some of the bugs will run in those directions and keep them off our shoulders. So we got what? 2 minutes left almost. Doing good so far. Oh my god, we're too far away. We're literally like right on the ass crack. But let them go to work. Sentry gun's going to work. Autocannon's pulling in. I see we also have our EMF or EMS going to work. So just like I said, keeping them on that side. I see we have some that are able to smell us from this end. Let's go ahead and toss that one that way. Should be discreet enough because I know we have, oh my god, and we have Ion Storm, obviously. So now, yeah, we should have them stuck on that side. So as far as buying time, we are doing a good job. But I'm not going to jinx us yet. See, so those are out. I don't see any more flyers or shriekers, but I do see a charger back that way. Oh, that's not a charger, that's a bile titan. All right, well, at least that has him distracted. We have what, almost a minute left. To me, 3 minutes feels like 12. Okay, let's go ahead and stem up so we don't lose this extraction. Let's just go ahead and bob and weave. All right, dive. All right, we might take a few seconds off of this, but we have to loop around. All right, here we go. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Doing good, bob and weave. All right, now we're back to our 1 minute. All right, let's go ahead and bob and weave that way. Get that one out. I do hear some vibrations behind us, so it's probably, okay, at least it's not a charger. Go ahead and stem up. All right, 50 seconds. The goal is to try to have one reinforcement at least when the pelican comes down. That way when we do respawn, we at least get to jump inside the ship. So it's kind of like a free, you know, get out of jail for free card, basically. All right, so that one's stuck there. Yeah, the new batch of shriekers. Yes. So we have what, 25 seconds left. All right, oh my God, here are the hunters. Yes, oh my gosh. Stem up. All right, we should get out of this. We can just keep these hunters behind us. Let's go ahead and stem up. Oh my God, stem, buddy. All right, ooh, whoa, whoa, jump, okay. Holy shit, okay. Okay, yes, we got this, bob and weave. All right, 4, 3 seconds. All right, yeah, we got this. All right, so even if we do manage to randomly die right here, we can reinforce automatically into the pelican. So this is a big W. Unless we have a bile titan on top of our pad. All right, good stuff. Now we can just crawl inside of this. Jesus Christ. There we go. Woo! I tell you what, extractions now, with the increase in spawns and patrols and length of bug breaches, it's a completely different beast. Like, if you didn't see that, like, the amount of bugs on that, just ridiculous. But again, that adds more challenge and gives a lot of people who like to just only do 1,000 kill games, just gives them more content to do. So no shame on that. But we have that done. We did not, look at that. I thought we had a lot of shrieker nests. We had 3 that match. Like, it's rare you get 3. I mean, I've seen one person, I think it was like one person posted a screenshot. They had 4. So thank God we did not get in that one. But either way, we used all of these sentries to get the drilling done for the soil. So if you ever want to try this mission on no matter what difficulty it is, you know, feel free to look at this methodology. It worked out for me as far as keeping some of the bugs down and distracting the bile titans, obviously mixed with doing laps and knowing as well as your surroundings. So it's a really fun challenge. I mean, it's another thing I thought I'd add because you don't really see many people at all running sentries. It's a pretty good challenge considering you don't have any specialist weapons to really get rid of any bugs right off the bat. So a little bit more of a passive gameplay, but it's still fun. Let's go see the damage. What, 296, not bad. Shots fired 444, 53% accuracy. I'm really curious though. Yeah, 7.7 kilometers, kind of cracked. But thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of your support with these Helldivers 2 content because these are a lot of work to make. You guys just see, several minutes of gameplay like, oh, this is easy. Like, it takes quite a few games and recording myself to just get it done. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.